Hello all and welcome, and I am the MGTOW philosopher. And in this video, I would like to talk about a post I found online by a woman who is clearly delusional and confused, to say the least. So her title reads, I'm 27, and I'm unsure about a future with my boyfriend, who's 28, and we've been together for 9 months. I'm questioning what'll make me happy in the long run, and I need advice. Oh, I'm going to give you some advice, honey. You might not like it, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. And the reason I want to comment on this article is because it is so typical of today's younger generation of women. No clue what they want, absolutely, totally lacking in self-awareness, no idea who she is or what's best for her, a total slave to her emotions. So she begins by saying, let me start by saying my boyfriend is so incredibly kind, funny, thoughtful, and emotionally mature and patient. A lot of adjectives there, all positive. Although right from the start, she seems to be trying way too hard in her attempt to represent him as wonderful, meaning that she probably feels the opposite, even though she knows she should not. And she probably should not. If not feeling the opposite, she certainly probably doesn't have all that much love for him with the, or attraction with the amount of effort she's putting into trying to convince us he's so wonderful. I have a blast with him, and I feel so happy when I'm around him. I'm waiting for the other shoe to fall. I'm waiting for the butt. I feel truly 100% accepted. Well, you should be the happiest woman on earth. You should be so happy. You should be dancing with joy. Of course, we know she's not because she's a woman. She's gotten everything a woman could possibly want, and it's not enough. Let's continue. We have this amazing chemistry that's flourished into a strong friendship. Well, what's the problem then? And genuine care for one another. What advice do you need then? Sounds like you found the perfect relationship. When I see him from across the room, I'm instantly comforted and feel relaxed, happy, and content. The problem is that I have not ever felt sexually attracted to him. Oh, boy. Amazing. I don't have such a hard time being attracted. If she's good looking, let's bang, baby. It's easy for a man, but a woman, of course, is a slave to her emotions. And, of course, there's no way she could attempt to use logic, reason, or anything else. No, it has to be all emotional for her, of course. Physically attracted? Yes. Wait. What? What? Wait. I thought physically so physical attraction and sexual attraction are different? Women overthink things sometimes. If I'm physically attracted to a woman, it means I want to have sex with her. I guess to this woman, physical attraction and sexual attraction are somehow different, so she's delineated her emotions into two separate categories. Even for me, I just have one category. Good God! Physically attracted, yes, I look at him and I admire his kind eyes, how cute and handsome he is. Then you want to bang him. I love his smell. It sounds like you're physically attracted to me. And yeah, you are, but how is sexual attraction different? What? What the hell? His hair, his face, I feel love when I see him. What's the problem then? But I don't feel in love. Oh, God damn it. So this is that love at first sight, love when you see deep in your groins. This is lust. What she's talking about is lust. Honey, what you're talking about is lust. All right, you're talking about uber lust, and you've already got lust. Okay? It's just an uber lust. You've had that uber lust before where you just want to bang when you see him and you feel this heat, this intense heat and passion the moment you see him. Oh, you don't have that with him. So it's not totally perfect. Oh, all I got to do is for you, honey. Life isn't perfect. And relationships ain't totally perfect. And you found a guy that's 100% perfect for you. And in every way, shape, or form, but you don't have this hot attraction that's beyond smoldering. Well, too bad. You got everything else, and it sounds like you got it pretty good. But it's not perfect. See, this is the way it is with women. Everything has to be perfect, but they don't understand that everything is not perfect. If you get 95% to perfect, but you got a little 5% missing there, well, a man would just say, whoo, wow, I'm lucky. Because I know that perfect doesn't exist, and I'm about as damn close as you could get. But a woman? Oh, no, I can never settle. I'm too perfect. I'm too wonderful. And I need perfect, too. I need that extra 5%. I deserve it because I have a vagina, don't you know? I don't feel an urge to make love to him or even have just plain sex with him. What? What's this urge crap? What? The sex feels awkward, uncomfortable, boring. Well, do something to spice it up then. Maybe it's the way you view him and see him will change that dynamic, honey. Change the way you have sex. Do something to change things up. Even kissing more like a peck feels uncomfortable and doesn't turn me on at all. What? What the? Oh, then maybe you're with the wrong guy. Oh, but of course, if she gets with the guy that does turn her on and that she wants to immediately jump on and ride him, she won't be happy then either. Honestly, the problem is this chick's not very mature, okay? She overthinks everything, and she's too much of a slave to her emotions, and she doesn't stop to think about things. That's where men are simpler. We're happy when we're content. We don't think about this kind of bullshit, and we're not slaves to our emotions, and we don't analyze every little emotion to see, oh, is it valid? Is it invalid? Is this the right guy? This emotion doesn't seem like it's enough, yada, 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 yada. Give me a break. And by the way, you know that the bad boy, which is the one that she's really hot for, she wouldn't be happy with him either. She'd be wanting this guy. The problem is that she is a child, just like most women are. She continues by saying, I feel frustrated with myself because I don't quite know what the issue is. You're a child. You're an immature child who doesn't know what she wants. You don't know what's important in life, and you were too much of a slave to your own emotions. That's what the problem is. I want to say it's sexual incompatibility. However, I had great sex before. Right, with the bad boy. I believe not many partners, but the one or two that stand out were not good men. I said it. I haven't read this yet. I only read like the first few lines. I said it, did not. I called it. Were not good men. They were liars, aloof, flaky, so on and so forth. Yes, but you're insecure. You are insecure. So when you have what you want, you get it too easily. Oh, you think it doesn't have that much value, and then you begin to question the validity, and then you overthink it, and then you get to where you are now, where you're not happy. But if you're with a guy that's aloof and flaky, and you're like, oh, I'm so insecure, and he doesn't want me, and oh, so now I got to work harder when he gets me. It makes me feel so great, and I associate that feeling great with him. No, the problem is you're insecure, honey. Okay. I have done a lot of work on myself to understand my worth and feel genuinely romantically attracted to good souls. Good, kind souls. So she likes these adjectives. Women love all these fucking adjectives, don't they? It's pathetic. Like my current partner. But I'm concerned that sexually I'm still attracted to the type of my past. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So you really don't give a shit about this guy beyond how he makes you feel. Okay? Him, you're not really all that interested in. And if you had a chance to be with a bad boy, you'd be with a bad boy. And you would just rationalize it by saying, well, you know, this guy just doesn't do it for me. It's not my fault. It's his fault because he's not working hard enough to make me sexually attracted to him. And he's not doing enough in the relationship. She would just blame the nice guy. And then it becomes the nice guy's fault. Then it's the bad guy's fault. Then it's the nice guy's fault. Then it's the bad guy's fault. It's everybody's fault but hers. I'd like to think I've grown beyond that and maybe just need to find a nice man with a little bit of spice. What does that mean, a little bit of spice? Isn't that what you're with? You can't have both. What does that mean, a nice guy with a little bit of spice? He spanks your ass during sex? He puts it in your ass without you asking? Bangs you from behind real hard and says, oh, it's going in the back, honey. You're like, what? Oh! I mean, is that what you're talking about? What spice are you talking about, honey? Women like you will never be happy. You're never happy with what you have. The grass is always greener on the other side, right? Until you're at 45 and you realize, oh, I spent too much of my younger years overthinking things, overanalyzing things, being too much of a slave to my emotions, and not just being content with what I had, which was really good. If you stop thinking about things so much and you just slowed down and were happy with what you had and didn't overthink it, you would be content. Although women can't do that, of course. It's always greener on the other side, right? But perhaps the problem is me. You think? Of course, that's the last time she's going to talk about it being her. She throws in this little half line. It's not even a whole sentence. We got this long-ass run-on sentence that I'd like to think I've grown beyond that and maybe just need to find a nice man. Blah, blah, blah. We got 2 or 3 commas there. And eventually, at the very end, she gets to, perhaps the problem is me. But she doesn't explore it anymore. It doesn't explore that thought anymore. Hey, honey, that's the thought you need to be exploring. That the problem is you. I've also talked to my boyfriend about some of these issues, but haven't noticed any increases in my sex drive towards him. What? You talked to him and you expected him to do something that would make you more sexually interested in him? The problem is you and your insecurity. If I'm being honest with myself, I think I want so badly to fall in love with this current man that I'm almost hoping. You said you loved him. Fall in love with him. Fall in love. Women fall in love with the bad boy, okay? Who's no good for them, all right? Because it feels so wrong and so taboo. And he's so aloof and so distant that when you get any time with him, he shows you attention. You feel this warm, sparkling feeling inside you that you associate with him, but that's wrong. All he's doing is validating you for a short period. It's like a drug. The high does not last. You need to be using your brain here, not your emotions. But of course, that's impossible for you. You're a woman. Then I'm almost hoping the sexual issue is some type of mental block that I can say. It's not a block. You're a fucking idiot. And not pure sexual incompatibility. Sexual compatibility. It's not about sexual compatibility. If he was a bad boy and the exact same guy, you would be hot for him because he wouldn't be interested in you. When you're interested in them, they're not interested in you. When they're interested in you, you're not interested in them. If this guy acts like he's not interested in you, you will be hot for him because you'd be like, oh, what's so wonderful about him? He's got so much going on. He must be so hot and wild and interesting and cool. And oh my God, he doesn't want me. Now I want him all the more. And then you get him and you feel this, oh, so hot. This hot love making going on because you're getting him now. And oh, you're getting that forbidden fruit. Oh, you're getting that fruit that didn't want you. And oh, it enhances the experience. And oh, it feels so good when I'm with him. Hey, you're feeling so good because you're so insecure. And he's validating you for a very short period of time. While this guy is just immediately with you. He's not acting aloof. He's not withholding, denying anything, acting like a bad boy. And that's the problem. This is what I've been telling you guys all along. Women want the bad boy. Okay? Even if they got a nice guy, they want the bad boy. And of course, the bad boy is just interested in sex. The bad boy just wants sex. And when he gets tired of you, he dumps you. As, of course, is the case here, or she dumps you. And what do you fucking care? Because you'll just move on to the next victim. And then when she gets with the bad boy, and when with the good boy, she's missing the bad boy. Oh, this isn't as hot, and oh, yeah, that's right, it's not as hot. So what? You either want stability, or you want to ride the cock carousel until you're 60. And by the way, honey, you can't do it. Bad boys want young, hot chicks, and they get them because young, hot chicks are insecure, and they know how to play on those insecurities. Clearly, they know how to play on them with you. You're uber insecure. And maybe you shouldn't be in a relationship yet because you are way too immature. So dump this guy, go out, get it out of your system. Sow your wild oats, bang another 50 or 100 guys until your cooch sounds like bagpipes when you open and close your legs. Okay? And then maybe you'll be happy and you'll have it all out of your system, and then you won't be such a slave to your own emotions. You'll have gotten a little detachment from your emotions and a little bit of perspective, and you'll finally realize that you had it good, but you fucked it up. But of course, now you're old, 32, 33, 35, and that good guy that you dumped because you were dreaming about bad boys, he's now moved on and gotten married, and you are going to be an old spinster fuck with cats who are going to eat you when you die. So, gentlemen, this is a perfect example of the modern, average, everyday Western woman. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You can be nice, she'll dream about the bad boy. You be the bad boy, she'll hate you and she'll dump you. And, of course, that you don't give a shit because you're the bad boy and you're just up for banging as much poon as you can get. But either way, she's not going to be happy. So let me know what you think of this woman. Is she the typical example of the Western female? Yes, if you ask me. And let me know your thoughts on this article or this post. Please like and subscribe, and you'll find my Patreon link in the description in the last 20 seconds of this video if you would like to donate to my Patreon, because YouTube is demonetizing all my videos. Imagine that. I am the MGTOW philosopher, and I wish you a good day. Take care.